ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Tessera's Neon Nights. So, this is 2 days in a row we're doing Neon Nights. There's a good reason for this. And actually, really quickly, I'm going to do a bit of a power move. I'm going to unplug that, and I'm going to take my other headphones and plug these in. Gone are the days of waiting 2 minutes before we can start. Gone are the days of... Oh, it just stopped the music. Hang on. I have to fix it. I think I might have to fix... I didn't mean to do that. Can you just, like, toggle this? Can this thing be toggle? Hang on. Just give me 1 second. It's the best. Default? No. Speakers? No. It's turned off. Finally, I didn't miss it. You might, there's something wrong with it. What if I do... Yes, remove that. I start off, and as soon as I start having freaking audio issues. What the heck? I'm going to do this again. I'm going to do audio input capture. No, it should be display capture. What is going on? Audio output capture, desktop audio. There we go. We should be able to do that, and then once we do that, then there. Sorry about that. Sorry if that was loud, but yeah, welcome to Neon Nights. In today's episode, we're going to be reacting to Rickosaurus227's videos. Simply because he really has wanted me to react to a few videos over the course of the last, the last few weeks. Let me actually turn this down a little bit more. There we go. So, we should be clear for liftoff. All we really have to do now is do that. And if I do this, and I bring this back up, and then over here. This is still a kind of work in progress setup. So, let me quickly say hi to everybody. Hello, Provinsky. Hello, Hank. Hello, Tundra Dwarf Lord. Hello, Mr. Top Hat Wolf. Hello, Brachiosaurus. Hello, Ens BFG Nerfer. I don't know who that is. Episode 8. Yes, episode 8. And I am actually going to watch a few different videos that he wanted me to react to today. And what just audio output capture? Did audio output capture turn off? Let me... Oh my gosh! I have to fix this for everything. Yes, audio output capture. There. Let me just click on something to make sure that it works.
Yep, you read the thumbnail right. We have our...
Okay, I will get back to this because Barrett is in this video, and I do want to go over that in a little bit. He specifically wants me to watch episode 8. And, episode 8, maybe called later, but don't worry. That's you. Oh my goodness, I just realized that someone was somebody. It doesn't really matter. The Busby Panther, what a blaster and a half, but we'll get to that later. The Zombie Strike Ricochet. What a mess. The Ricochet was a mess. And that's the only thing I remember about it, was that it was just an absolute disaster, and I had nothing to talk about. To this day, I'm pretty sure the Ricochet is my shortest review ever. I'm pretty sure that is a 4-minute video. And I can actually go check right now. I should be able to do this. And then just, like, scroll down. And we should be seeing, yeah, here it is. Yeah, 4 minutes for the Ricochet. That is the shortest review I've done. What's this? You can tell this is satire by the way he was talking in this section. The whole video is satire, yeah. But yeah, the Ricochet is a mess, and...
Hello everyone, Brachiosaurus TT.
Not again! My sanity drop through this episode. Every time I see you wearing this It terrifies me because I know that crap is going to happen.
E7 here, and welcome to the Nerf Archive Season 2, Episode 8.
Oh my gosh.
You all know what that means, right? Yep.
No.
Today we are doing the Oddball Edition. That's right. Every single season I do, Episode 8 will be the Oddball episode, where we talk about an oddball blaster, I wear oddball glasses, and we do oddball
What is this thing in the background? I think it's a raptor strike.
things.
What?
And what is
I don't
the
know
oddball
what.
blaster we're talking about today?
The ricochet. What a
This
mess.
is perfect. This is the perfect blaster for the job right here.
Bro's got a better setup than I do, and he's a Nerf creator. I love you, by the way. Thank you. Thank you. Bro.
This is the Nerf Vortex Zombie Strike Ricochet. Or Ricochet. Or
Ricochet.
Ricochet.
No. No.
I don't know. Why is it spelled like that? Why?
Don't ask me about the English language. I don't know.
Anyway, without further ado, let's get started.
Good heavens. Oh my gosh. I don't even understand why I did the goofy glasses the first thing. It is a raptor strike. Okay. By the way, I would have gotten the raptor strike from you, except they sell them on
The
Blaster
Ricochet
Barn
came
for
out
10 bucks.
back in- when did it come out? I don't know. It came out at some point in time. No, I'm not
It was like a 2012 release, I think. Was it 2012?
looking on the blaster for the date. I'm not that lazy. Yes, 2014.
No, it was
2013, I can't see anything. Put these.
It was actually 2014 because Hasbro copyrights the blaster before, like a year before the actual release. So 2020 blasters say copyright 2019, 2019 blasters say 2018, so on and so forth.
Glasses on. There are no other variants, but it came out in a weird series. It was like the Zombie Strike series where there was all kinds of other stuff. I think there was like the Rip Shot, and then there was the Fuse Fire. The Fuse Fire
Those were the only three Zombie Strike Vortex stuff.
is good. This thing is not.
No, now there's
It
a Rip Shot.
operates like a normal Jolt. No, it does not.
I went to Goodwill and found a Nerf Rival Soldier 76 for $10. Damn, that's a deal and a half.
It does not operate anywhere near normal. You have to put the disc in first, obviously, and then you have to pull it back. That is if it lets you. But once you pull it back, you expect.
I've never had any issues with it not letting you pull it back. I think yours might be broken, Brico.
Like, oh, push it forward.
It was at this moment that William knew.
Are you kidding me?
That's the funniest thing.
Are you kidding
You pull it
me?
back. You don't push it forward unless you have a nugget like mine, and then you fire it. And it fires very, very, very far.
Yeah, as soon as it shoots, it starts drifting down. And it's hilarious. You have to tilt the blaster up. If you actually tilt it up, you can get the disc to catch a good wind and go for a while. But, yeah. No reason to aim. No. It doesn't aim.
Yeah, you push it back in. You can't load it unless you push it back in. And then you take another vortex dart. I mean, it's not a dart. It's a disc. And
It's a disc, you idiot!
And sometimes it doesn't work because it's a stupid piece of garbage. Sometimes it
It is
just
a dumb
says no, and you have to rotate the disc.
That's my thing. I get to say that it says no. Sandy starts to die at this point in the video. We're only 2 minutes and 28 seconds in!
And that won't work, and then you have to rotate some more, and then that won't work. So you kind of just have to push it in a bit and keep rotating it, and you can get to pull it back finally. I did not expect it to work. Then you fire.
Shit.
It ricocheted and hit me. That's the funniest thing I've ever seen all day.
Dude. You had one job, and that one job was to shoot it and not have it do what the name of the blaster is called. Are you kidding me? You got me saying nugget all the time. No.
I don't know why it's called the ricochet. I'm assuming that it's because you shoot the disc and ricochet, but let's see if the blaster ricochets. Let's see if it ricochets.
No.
Oh, that was my Lego set. Oh gosh, that was my...
Are you kidding me? Why did you shoot it towards your Lego set? Why did you shoot it towards your Legos? If you knew there were Legos over there, why did you throw it in that direction? Why did you do that?
My Lego set. This is definitely one of those, it's so bad, it's good
It's not even good. It's just stupid and boring.
category, because it's really just awful. However, the grip and overall design
No, something that's so bad it's good would be like the Flip 32. That thing's atrocious. And I love it.
is not bad. Even though the grip does leave an extra finger dangling, it's really not that bad. You can just kind of let it rest on the bottom and it's fine. It looks kind of like the Halo M6 pistol in my opinion. I know that's a really weird thing, but it looks like they took the front...
Huh. Well, wouldn't you have it?
front of the N6 pistol and put it on the back. What's kind of crazy is this really comes close to beating out the Proton. It's smaller and more compact.
No. No, it doesn't. There is no world where this comes anywhere near the Proton. The Proton looks better, feels better, works better. If the price to value is better, the performance is better, the loading mech is better, the reliability is better, the grip is better. Every single thing about the Proton is so much better.
It's more accurate, but the performance is absolutely horrible. And the way you load it is absolutely horrible, which just makes this blaster absolutely horrible. And that makes the blaster absolutely horrible because it's a stinking vortex blaster and locks are a thing. They don't do what they're supposed to do, so it really... Oh, son of a... Oh, gosh.
What did you do?
So it really... Oh, son of a... Oh, gosh. Oh, now it works. Oh, gosh, my hair. So what does it have to offer the hobby today?
Absolutely nothing.
It literally has...
Alright, your mom tells you, why don't you play with the kid next door? The kid next door?
So what does it have to offer the hobby today? It literally has really nothing to offer the hobby. Even if you want a Vortex Blaster, just get a Proton. Even though I'm not the biggest fan of the Proton, I think it's kind of bulky for a single shot. It's still...
See how it drifts down?
Reliably. It still performs well. It's still comfortable. It's still well designed. This thing kind of is close to being good.
Oh.
They Nerf did something about it, because really, this does have potential. I mean, come on, look at this. This thing is so goofy. And if I...
Man is not following a script or is the scriptwriter to the new Megamind movie. Seriously, facts.
I have to give it a rating. Well, I'm assuming I have a lemon. I'll give it the bad rating. I'm not going to say terrible because I think I just have a lemon here.
I have one, I can guarantee it's terrible.
If it worked properly,
I'm the
I wouldn't
kid
mind
next
it
door.
as much. He still has abysmal performance in a weirder loading system, but that's about it. So yeah, it would get the bad rating for me. It's not good, but it is goofy enough and kind of stupid where it's so bad it's good. Let's see if this ricochets one more time. No, it does not. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for tuning in.
I'm glad that you shot it the right way instead of at your freaking Legos.
Into this episode of the Nerf Archives, the oddball episode. I hope you enjoyed this episode just as much as the oddball episode on season 1. And I can't wait to see you in the next one. Also, I don't know if it actually ricochets. Oh, gosh! Bye!
Okay, that was funny. That was funny. I'm glad you did that. Why do I get my streams recommended to me? It's so dumb. That was hilarious. I would say that the Tomahawk thing was a funnier video. But, yeah. I can get notifications. Oh, it's just the server telling me that I'm live. Hang on. Yeah, we should be fine. Then we have the Ultra 3. I am just gonna watch these. I'm not gonna watch the Vigilon because I already watched that, but I'm gonna do the Ultra 2. You might want to watch your own stream while you're streaming it. Your YouTube recommended it again.
Hello everyone, Rickosaurus TD7 here, and welcome to Season 2 of the Nerf Archives.
If anybody wants whatever this red thing is behind him, I'll sell it to y'all for $5.
Archives Episode 9.
I don't know what it is, but yeah, for $5. Go ahead, you can take it.
Now, originally for this episode, I was going to do the Soldier 76 blaster. However, that really just didn't turn out that great. So for now, let's talk about a good...
I'll buy it off you. I'll buy it off you.
I'm just kidding. Well, maybe. This is the Ultra 3.
I need to review that.
A very interesting blaster that I feel like might be one of the better
It's not interesting. It's dumb. It's too big for what you're doing.
Ultra blasters. So without further ado, let's get started.
It's the size of the Rapid Strike and it shoots 8 darts. Hello, AMD.
The Ultra 3 came out back in 2020, and realistically,
This
this was one of the better Ultras, and in my opinion, next to the Ultra 2, it was the best Ultra when it released.
When it released, yeah, it was okay, but like, just as a blaster in general, it is not good at all. I think the best part about it is the fact that they went so far with the goofy cosmetic. You can make it fun.
There are no other variants of it. It is a pump-action, internal mag-fed blaster that holds 8 rounds, which surprised me. I thought this only held 3 for some reason. I don't know. Now, there's 5 darts in the dart storage, which is kind of weird. I feel like that's just like, it doesn't match at all, but, you know, dart storage is dart storage. They could have just...
What's the matter? You don't want 8 dart storage for your 8 dart blaster?
Included more. It operates kind of how you think it would. You pull back the main priming handle, and then you load in 8 darts in the internal mag. Prime it forward, and then you want to fire. The prime is not smooth, but it's more of a ratchety prime, and it's not bad at all. It's kind of fun.
Oh. The blaster you said you would sell. M1 Grand mixed with a weird ass Halo 5 top load. I hate the term AHH instead of putting ass. Just write ass. I'm so tired of, like, new terms and words just being invented for the sake of them being invented. Like, what the hell is gyat? What is that? That's not a word. That's never been a word. What the hell does Riz mean? Like, I know what it means, but why is it a thing? Just, it's not a thing. I'm so tired of, like, I'm tired of new words being invented for literally no reason. Just stick to the English language that we've been provided. Damn it.
If you like
Yeah, exactly.
You should like this one. It kind of reminds me a bit of the Roto Fury Prime, which is amazing.
I would say this is a bit smoother than the Roto Fury, but that's just me. Yeah, like, what the heck does that mean? What does that mean? My bad, gangsta. It's okay. It's charisma at that point. Just say charisma! It's not that many extra syllables. I hate when people say, like you aren't at the dentist, so say normal words. Should we tell him? I know! There's nothing to tell me. Toy Quest Bonsai Bazooka. That's what it's called? Interesting.
There, of course,
My
is a
bad.
battery on the top and a sling mount here. I don't think there's any other. Oh yeah, another sling mount right here. Of course, they did not paint both sides because it's Hasbro. But
Why would
the
they?
grip itself is fine. It's an ultra grip.
I rolled a
If you
20
like
in
ultra grips,
charisma.
you'll like this grip. I personally am a
Nice.
big fan of the ultra grips. I like them.
There are a couple blasters the Ultra Grip works really good on. The Pharaoh, it works perfectly. The Ultra 2, I think it works really good on. And I think it works well on... What the heck's the other one called? What is it called? I can't remember what it's called. The Scream Machine. That's the one. Don't want YouTube to demonetize. Oh my goodness. Because for around the Ultimator's price and higher. Hello, Speed Nerfer.
This design
No, you're Samson. You're Samson. Welcome aboard.
here is backwards. It literally is backwards, and you can't, like, it's not a thing where you can take it apart and set it forward. No, it literally stays like this, and it can be pretty uncomfortable. Thankfully, the Prime is very light, though, so the discomfort isn't that much evident because it's such a light Prime. It's not going to dig into your hand as much.
It is a very nice Prime. It's a very smooth, like, nice Prime overall, I'd say. It needs lubricant, but, like, once you lubricate it, there's really nothing wrong with it.
Overall, I really do like the looks of it. It's like a giant stinking tomahawk.
You guys may know my plan now. I got an Alien Menace foam maul axe. I actually got two. I'm going to turn one into a big axe head for this thing and strap it onto the bottom so you can actually, like, melee it. I'm not really gonna melee it, but it'll just add cosmetic. All good. Decided to change my name on YouTube. Nice. That's pretty cool. I recognized you because when I went to Hanu, everybody called you Speed Nerfer.
It's really cool. Oh, there's a sling mount here. What do you know? Who would have guessed? Who cares? And
No one
overall,
cares.
The blaster design itself is nice. It's a really satisfying
You're never going to use that sling mount because it's too wide and too tiny to actually get any sling through that isn't just a rope.
blaster to shoot, and it leaves a little pop that I like. But what can this blaster offer us today in the hobby? Well, again, this is another instance where I think people overlook this blaster because despite it being a first-gen Ultra Blaster, it shoots standard Ultra Darts more accurately than any other Ultra Blaster I've gotten my hands on. Actually,
Main Man is more stain in this one than the other videos. No. What if you took the mag out and made it a double-barrel half-dart shotgun? I don't know if that would work because half-darts are a little bit longer and Nerf Ultra Darts are a little bit shorter. I'd have to modify the mag well in some way. Glad they still speak of the man that utterly left them jaws dropped. What? What are you talking about?
if you look at the footage I'm showing above, the Ultra Darts it's shooting are pretty much dead accurate. Now, you do get jams quite a bit when the darts are in bad condition or you get bad darts. So you want good condition darts and you should be fine. I did get a jam here because one of the darts I used was in fact a heavily used dart that I didn't know about. However, it shoots really, really good and really straight for
Sane.
Ultra, and it does fishtail at the end, but the very end. For the first 35 feet or 40 feet, it's almost dead accurate. And it's kind of a solid Ultra Blaster and one I would definitely run. If I ran an Ultra Blaster. I'm not the biggest Ultra fan.
Best thing you can do with this is say screw it to the internal magazine and just make it an external box magazine Taken Blaster. Because then you have a pretty big plunger tube and a pretty good mechanism to work with.
But this blaster did impress me after I thrifted it for $3. So what I
I'll sell it to y'all for $5. Sell it to y'all for $5. Whoever wants to buy it.
rate this on the scale? Well, most people would probably rate it bad, and I could see why. For me, I'm gonna
I'd
give
say
it
it's
a
decent.
rating.
There you
As
go.
an Ultra Blaster, it's really not the worst. It's actually one of the better ones in my opinion. I'm sure blasters like the Pharaoh, the Ultra 2, and the Strike are better, but
As the Pharaoh is sitting right behind you. Like, literally right there behind you. A Zuru long shot plunger tube cracked. I have to get a metal one. I told you so, but nobody wants to believe me. At least I made a profit. No one wants to believe me. I made that video for a reason. They're unstable. No one believes me.
Somewhere on the list of the better Ultra Blasters. It's definitely bearable, and I don't mind it. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for tuning into this episode of the Nerf Archives.
I'd say that was a pretty good episode. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? He reviewed the... Guys. No. He reviewed the frickin'... He's reviewing the... Why? Why is he reviewing the lock and load? Which is the best Ultra Blaster? I know how to mod. I'm thinking of getting one. Ultra 2 or Ultra Feral. Don't watch that one. Like... All I have to do is just press this button right here. It's just such a silly little button. I just want to press it so bad. I just want to press it so bad. Like, I think I have no choice. I pressed it.
There's a little button here. I don't know what the point of that is. The colors are really great, too. I'm glad they included all of this. But that was kind of disappointing. I think it's been a while since I reviewed Nerf.
What are you wearing on top of your head? I like the look and grip. Cutting up, making an automatic electric blaster from the shell. My opinion then is vastly different than my opinion on it now. Why is it still public? Hello, Callum Foster. The Ultra 2 is good. Yes, it is. It's 10 minutes. A beanie. Why are you wearing a beanie? Everybody look at all the expensive stuff that he has behind him. Wouldn't you buy all this for $5? Here, let me actually move my webcam out of the way. Yeah, get a load of this. He's got a modified Vagabond. He's got an Extreme Blastzuka. He's got a Modulus Tracker. He's got a Gear Up Barricade. He's got a Gear Up Maverick. He's got a Whiteout Maverick. He has 2 clear deploys. He has 2 Raven Stingers. He has whatever this thing is called. He has a Sentinel. Who wants to buy all this from me? For $5. I'll sell it to you. I'll sell all that to you. Let's see. My channel's all gaming videos, so don't react if you don't like British gaming videos. I mean, it depends on the quality of the gaming video, but who knows. Funny story, when the original Lock and Load came out, the old Corpus group owner I was playing with boasted about how good that blaster was versus something like the Retaliator, so he called all the comp players together just for him to lose against me with my Retaliator! That's amazing! Lego Technic Airbus H175. What? What about the Lego Technic Airbus? What about it? Empty thine pockets and pantaloons. Oh my goodness. No, wait. Where did you guys get a Lego Technic Airbus, whatever you want to call it, from? Where'd you get that from? That's not how selling things work. Yeah, it does. And what's hilarious, I actually do want the Technic Airbus. Everybody get a look at this. Look at this thing. Isn't it beautiful? It's this big-ass helicopter. And it just works. It's so cool. Can I please call while you watch this? No. You don't get to add commentary. If I see rubbish, I'm going to see rubbish. I need water first. So, yeah. Water. I'll be right back. I don't know what to put on, so here. You all get this. Here. Talk to my stuffed Minecraft ghast while I'm gone. I need to give you context. I don't care! I'll be back. Just give me a few minutes. I'll be right back. Turn this on too. Oh my god. Wouldn't it be dishonest if I delete this video? Hi, Ghast. How you doing? Mythical Ghast. Why are your eyes red? She's pissed. Okay. So, excuse me. Bricko, just call me. Oh my gosh. What is this video? I am so uncreative. Now we just have to wait for Bricko to call me. Feathers. Bro, the gas should be a comedian. This is funny. The gas is just a placeholder. It's a placeholder better than the actual contest. What do you want?
Oh.
What?
Hello.
Hello.
Wait, is my audio up again?
No, your audio's fine. Your audio's fine.
Okay.
Okay.
Now I'm questioning whether it's fine.
No, it's fine. I promise. So,
Okay.
okay. Why? 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 Why?
I have answers to all these questions.
Okay, start with why.
I was stupid.
Okay, now why?
Okay. I don't know. I don't know.
You said you had contact. Did he leave? No, he's
Let me
still
give you
there.
context.
Okay, context.
Okay, let me
Can I join in
Okay.
later? Maybe.
I bought this thinking it would be good. It
Uh-huh.
was not. And
No.
here's the thing. I gave it... I'm warning you ahead of time. I gave it a high rating because of the attachments. And that is all. And I'm going to make a new video.
It's
I've
$50.
already filmed-
It's $50.
It was 20 when I got it. It was 20 when I got it.
I don't care. It retails for 50.
Not when I had... Okay. I know. Okay.
I got it for $20 too.
Oh, no. Okay. At the time, there was no listing for $50. Every listing had it for 20. However, I told, like I said, I have it filmed already.
Bricko! Why, in my recommendation, is there a video from a user called Brickosaurus227 that says, review, Dart Zone Max Solo, the Jolt Killer?
Oh, crap. I'm made a video retracting that statement.
I'm leaving this call. I'm gonna watch that one instead. You just saved me from watching this. I'm gonna watch that. Bye! Yeah. Screw this. Here we go. Yeah, it is. This is copyrighted, which sucks. You have to play that super quiet, otherwise your video gets copyrighted. Coffee, good.
That's some good coffee.
Yeah.
Hey everyone, Bricky Source 270. Today we're doing a review on probably one of my new favorite blasters of the year from what I've seen so far.
It is actually pretty good, not gonna lie.
And that is the Guard Zone Max Solo. Guard Zone's first official Jolt, and their second official single shot blaster, I believe, which is weird. Let's get it open and see how good it is.
Big boo bam.
I hope this is a single and short dart blaster, but
Brother, what?
this might be bamboo or a different new type.
They are bamboo, yeah.
First impressions of the blaster. The grip is surprisingly good. Very good. It is a breech blaster.
I guess it's a brake barrel. Or you can front load it. I mean, you can front load it without any issue.
Okay, it's like flip knife. Alright. Let's give it a little
I guess.
review. The grip is amazing. It's a little bit like short, if that makes
I would honestly agree with that. I think the grip is pretty good.
sense. It's a perfect like width, but
The modulus in the background.
if you have big hands, you might get the
Do you want it? I'll sell it to you.
bottom here. Not a big deal. It has a little switch on the side here. That's a safety. Okay. You have a top here, which you click that, and it activates the breach system. And you load a dart in like this. And when you're ready to fire,
Interesting. I know you won't get, like, copyright claims, necessarily. It's just... Oh, yeah. I forgot to still have this open. It's just, like, a safety precaution. Anyone going to be at Boiler Dome this year? What the heck is Boiler Dome? Purdue University. Where is it? I know his background. I'll sell it to you. Can't. Ohio. You're never going to work. You're never going to escape. It's in Indiana. I don't think I'm going to be able to make it.
flip it up on the flip knife, which is really cool. There's a little tack rail on top. I don't think it's Nerf compatible, but we will find out. No, it isn't. Simon
It's
Simmons,
Picatinny.
Picatinny rail.
Yes.
Fine by me.
Yeah, I know. It's in Indiana.
Like I said before, press this button down and it clicks down. And you have a little dart chamber in there. Then you just load your short dart in like that. Wonder if it almost works like a inlet. Flip it up. Down the timing handle. Hard to time, but not too bad. And try it.
Where do you live? Texas.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, dude. This is good. I heard
hi.
it's like 120, 130 FPS, which is perfect.
It shoots a really good FPS number. Like, honestly, I honestly am not even going to deny the fact that this is fantastic. MJ Studios. Do you ever go to games or have just home fought Nerf Wars? It would be really fun to play with you with that big arsenal of yours. God bless. I have gone to Hanu, and I've gone to a couple smaller wars that my local schools used to host back like when I was younger, but that's about it. Give me the jolt now. No. That's you have to pay $5 and I'll show you his jolt.
Is amazing blaster. Okay, I have a question immediately. It looks like it might be able to take two.
It does.
Looks like an inline clip. I doubt it. We will find out. Shotgun this thing. That would be amazing. You can shotgun it.
Yep.
All right. It's not
Yep.
like an inline clip or anything, but it's a shotgun style blaster. You could load like two or maybe even three in here. Does this work at full length? Let's find out. Do you have an elite dart for no reason?
No. I'm sorry.
It shot the elite dart accurately too.
Yep.
That's impressive. This thing's amazing.
It is.
Wow. So build quality is very, very good. Very sturdy. It's definitely worth the money. It even
I definitely say it is.
really cool, and it's a practical gimmick too. Like it can fit into a pocket.
Yeah.
I can, like, shove this in my pocket easily, and it's not gonna damage the dart or anything. And I can whip this out, and oh, that's cool. It also folds.
Hot Wheels are kind of cool, not gonna lie. Hello, Double Punch. Yeah, I have way too many Hot Wheels, so I can agree with you there.
So this whole
You should watch the sequel to this video as well, Jolt versus Solo, definitely.
thing folds here. That's great. All right, guys. The only way we're gonna really find out how good it is if we take it out to the range, and then I'll give you my final opinion. Let's go. All right, guys. It's extremely cold out right now, like freezing, and I'm gonna be doing a range test on.
Dude, stabilize your camera. Hi, Double Punch. Welcome to the stream. But yeah, stabilize your camera. Stop bouncing around doing this. Stop doing this while you have the chest rig on, because it's bouncy.
The Dart Zone Solo now.
No,
The
Jolt.
big problem
I don't know.
is that it's super windy, so I can't really do accuracy tests, but that'll be fine. Let's just get this started.
And away goes the dart. You will never see it again.
Yeah, the wind's definitely affecting the accuracy.
What do you think of the Solo? I love it. I've been playing around with it for about a week now.
Oh my goodness, audio's gonna be so messed up on this.
Don't you just love wind noises?
But the performance is great.
Lost darts. Oh no.
Alright, last start.
Whatever shall we do?
And we can see very good performance. Let's do some full lengths.
When is the review dropping? I don't know. Do you have any of the more gimmicky Nerf blasters from China and such? They're more realistic for more competitive like. I haven't seen any. No, I don't have any right now. But I have been looking into a couple. Problem is, it's like they're very hit or miss. So I don't know. However, I will find them. I don't like wind noises. Nobody does, but it's whatever. The range test won't end.
Very good as well.
Okay, good.
These elite darts are not doing well with the wind, though. I tell you what. Holy
I didn't even know where it went. Oh no. Oh no, what? What was that?
That was actually pretty far.
It's like a lens cup, like this.
Pro dart, so that's pretty good.
It's weird.
Alrighty, so Lee's pretty much they're hiding everything. Here is a dart here, though. I'm not going to do a full-on range test because we're getting pretty much average pro performances, and it's not quite as good as the Nexus Pro because it is a Jolt-style blaster. But what we are getting, the ranges we are getting, are pretty good for sure. Actually, very good compared to a lot of other blasters this size. You don't see it anywhere. We're definitely getting 80 to 90 feet with these darts here, and about 80 to 70-ish feet.
I'm also going back to the GoPro in a couple days. Probably a good idea because that phone that you got is actually like giving Phase 1 film migraines, and it kind of gave me a migraine as well trying to watch one of those videos. Just a bit of advice.
With the full lengths, so that's pretty good. I'm sorry, guys. That was probably the worst time to do a range test. I have to
Yeah.
like have some deadlines to fill and stuff like that with filming and editing, so I had to kind of just
That's understandable. When are you gonna open the tracker behind you?
film it right now, and it's so windy and so cold outside. Very hard.
Will you do any mod tutorials in the future? I don't know. I was planning on doing just like a simple how to remove an air restrictor thing, but I'm not sure. I kind of need a mod tutorial on the Strife to just glitz it up a little bit, but I don't know.
Hard to do a range test, especially with all the leaves too. So literally one of the worst times. But let me kind of just translate because I have tested this inside my house and stuff like that, and shot around with it, and I can pretty much tell you everything you need to know about this. Surprisingly, it shoots elite darts almost as far, or standard darts almost as far as pro darts, which is insane. Now I couldn't really test accuracy because obviously the wind, but indoor tests have shown it to be
I had to buy a new battery for my GoPro. That's fair. That's fair.
Extremely accurate. Still very good ranges and performance, especially from a pistol this size, which is shocking. It's shocking how good this is. For $15, Dart Zone has made another perfect blaster.
What do you mean another? What was the first one?
Perfect for everyone. Even someone who's like a little bit younger, prime is fairly easy. It's not a very hard prime.
Yeah, the prime is not heavy on that at all. That's what I love.
It performs perfectly. And I know a lot of people will complain about having to do the breach every single time. Thankfully, you don't, because you can just load it in the front and it shoots just as good. So everything about this blaster is perfection. It dethrones the Jolt. It dethrones any other pocket-sized blaster ever.
I honestly would agree with that. Like, the solo is fantastic. Like, Dart Zone really did bring a nice blaster to the table. And that's the first time they've done anything like that nice. I bought 3 batteries for it. That's probably a good idea.
It's just perfection in a package. Perfect blaster. Pick one up. $15. You need to get it. If you're in Canada, I'm not exactly sure if you have access to Walmart.com or not. I'll have to check. But if you do, just pick it up. Just order one if you have to order it long distance use. You need one, okay? You need one. It's the perfect blaster for everyone. Even non-pro nerfers will like this blaster because it shoots full length darts at like 100 FPS. So, perfection.
Get a better editing software other than stupid Power Director. Like, I will never recommend CapCut to anybody, but in this emergency situation, I would honestly say CapCut over this. Hello, Rhino Jazzmaster.
In a pocket. Perfection in a pocket. It's just perfection. Dart Zone has done it again. Now, I know they have had some
I'm glad you're sane in this one as well. He's only insane in the Nerf Archives, like, 8th episodes.
setbacks recently with some certain things, but they still are going strong with great blasters. 10 out of 10. Nothing to complain about. This is like
Completely agreed. I can't find anything that's wrong with it. And, like, I try to look for problems with blasters. Can you turn on captions? I can't hear a thing.
one of the first blasters.
Oh!
Absolutely
There we go.
Not a single plane.
I fixed it.
out.
I can charge 3 batteries with the charging box they came with. Nice.
Pick one up. You will not regret it. Alright guys, Brick Source 27. Thanks for watching. A little bit late to the review game with this, but hey.
Where's the episode? Oh my gosh, stop. Stop recommending my stupid stream to me. Okay. S-A-N-E, not S-A-I-N. See if I can find... Here it is. Solo versus Jolt.
Hello everyone. Brigosaurus 227 here. And we
Oh,
have a-
let's look at what expensive stuff does he have on the wall now. Oh my goodness, let's find out. He has this thing. Yeah. Oh, and he has one of those. Yeah. Autocorrect. It cost me $50 for 3 batteries. Good heavens.
another video, and this is going to be interesting because it's not something I have decided on 100% myself. This video will kind of be my deciding factor, and that is this question: is the Dart Zone Max Solo truly better than the Jolt? Or our alternate title, the Nerf Jolt versus the Dart Zone Max Solo. Which one is the best? Let's find out.
Wait. This thing in the back right there, every time I've seen it, it has like 3 orange dots on it. I don't know if he changed it or what. But,
Let's find out.
Crap.
A video like this is kind of hard to make because yes, while one instance we have a blaster that has completely been one of the founding kind of blasters of Nerf. I mean, this thing, everyone knows what this is. This is what some people argue is the best Nerf blaster ever, and historically it might be, especially if you throw in the legacy. On the other hand, you have one of the most sold Dart Zone blasters. I mean, this thing is sold out. They have not been able to keep this on shelves for longer than...
What?
Keep this on shelves.
It's not available on I asked to put on Nerf memes. I It's not bad, though. I can swap batteries when I need to. I hit 1,200 subscribers. I'm not sure what that has to do with anything. My GoPro will make it more tolerable for face. Okay.
For longer than, like, a few days to even up to 10 minutes. When they did a
Same.
re-release of
There
a
we go.
bunch of them, they were on for 10 minutes and sold out. And that is the Darts on Max Solo. A revolutionary blaster that...
If you have a first-gen Solo, you are lucky enough to play the lottery.
completely kind of changes everything because it's essentially everything the Jolt does, except it's pro performance. It can take short darts, no modification. It has all these features. It has tons of mod kits to add to it. First,
Nerf memes might be good, but Brachiosaurus is good. Honestly, the Solo is, like, fantastic. Like, I love the Jolt with a passion. The Solo is objectively better in, like, every way. It's the first time that Dart Zone has actually made a blaster that is so much better than, like, such a beloved Nerf blaster. Like, how did they do that?
I think we'll start with the advantages of the Max Solo, and then I'll go over the advantages of the Jolt, and we'll so forth. As far as ergonomics go, the
I got my Solo in the third run of Solos. Nice.
Solo is definitely better. While the Jolt has good ergonomics, especially for the size blaster, it's insanely good for the size blaster. It's not great. I mean, holding this...
Where are we getting a rare Nerf Firefly review? I have 2 Fireflies. They aren't rare at all, and I'm going to review that at some point. I just have to work out the kinks with mine because it's been acting up, so I don't know.
for a long period of time will get uncomfortable.
Who is
especially
repeating
with
me?
the kind
I
of
don't
square
know.
Part right here. The Solo legit has an entire grid that you can put your hands on, and it's not uncomfortable. Nothing digs into your hand. It's just perfect. Literally a perfect grid. So this wins ergonomics by far. So this definitely wins in the ergonomics front. Even if you like the Jolt ergonomics better, you have to agree the ergonomics of this are more appealing than the Jolt, especially to larger hands. But also smaller hands, this is a perfect blaster for that. Performance obviously goes to the Solo. That's not even like objectively a fact. The Solo performs better. In fact, what's really cool is the compatibility with this.
I didn't even know they did an Iron Man Firefly. Nerf Iron Man Firefly. What does it look like? No shot. They actually did an Iron Man Firefly. Look at this. Dang. That's actually a really cool looking color scheme. Imagine having both of these new in box. Is that a mystery machine, Straven? It is a mystery machine, Straven. It's official.
Blaster. It's not an air-restricted blaster, so you can put all kinds of different things in there. I think this can take 50 caliber balls straight with no modification.
So we making fun of content. I'm just reacting to content. I have both the blue one and yellow one. I guess I stole them from you. Hey!
Could be wrong, but I believe it does. Heck, you can throw a full-length dart, half-length dart, 2 half-length darts if you want to go shotgun mode. You can mod this thing. You get front barrels to shoot kinds of ammo like Mega XL, Rival, whatever you want. So this has all the mod potential. You can get spring upgrades. It has an amazing seal and not brass but a metal barrel. It has everything you could want performance-wise. It is an absolute powerhouse. This blaster gets 120 FPS. This little thing
Got a Cobra
gets
Sound, my
120
Nerf Moto
FPS.
Blitz.
That's
Nice.
enough to say anything. And it can be modded without that much hassle. I hate to say this, the Jolt doesn't perform well. Now, you can make the argument that it doesn't need to, and yes.
I give him permission to make fun of me. Your head is flat. Your head is flat. It is flat. Your head is flat. Your head is flat. I think this is copyrighted.
That's right. It's
I don't
an
own any
emergency
classic
pistol.
Nerf blaster.
It doesn't
Get
need
some.
to. Heck,
We going to the gulag with this one.
and it's kind of nicer to have a more competent emergency pistol. I mean, even if it doesn't matter too much. So you could argue that performance doesn't matter, but it's still something the Solo has over the Jolt. And that brings into modability. The Solo excels in modability over the Jolt. Like I said, all the things you can do.
The Jolt is really, really difficult to mod, too. Like, not only can the Solo be modded, like, better and easier, but it's just... What? Oh, no. Don't tell me.
Due to it,
No, it works.
the versatility in ammo, the potential for spring upgrades.
In Australia, moto blitzes are hard to come by. Like $90? What? Buy a classic blaster soon. Oh, let's see. Found one at Goodwill. Nice.
Everything. One little side thing I want to go into is gimmicks. The Solo actually has a gimmick, and it's practical too. The folding gimmick. And you can press a button and flip it, fold it. You could like have some fun fidgeting. This is a whole fidget toy in and of itself. But even though this is completely compact, the Jolt is more compact. Even when this thing is all folded up, the Jolt is still, at the end of the day, more compact.
The Jolt is smaller.
However, there is one problem here. Here's a Nerf dart. Here's the Jolt. I think you see the problem here. This is not a good pocket pistol. You can't have a dart in here in your pocket. It's going to ruin your dart. The dart's sticking out. It's not going to be good.
How does the Jolt solo most new blasters? What? What? What are your thoughts on the wrecked jury? I don't know what that is. REKTGURY. What is that? Semi-auto secondary. What is this? It's a CO2 thing. Yeah, I don't know. I don't do CO2 blasters, so I have no idea.
Keep this in your pocket constantly.
Just disappears. Yep.
You can keep this in your pocket without even damaging the dart. And you can bring it out and have it on the go. That's really good. Solo, you have your dart in here. You don't have, it's not sticking out. So you don't have to worry about that. You do have to worry about the Jolt. So it's kind of a draw because the extra space on here adds to the blaster, and it still doesn't take away from it being a very pocket-sized blaster. This will fit in a very small pocket. At this point, you're maybe kind of mad. I am not dissing the Jolt. The Jolt has more things that are better. First off, price. This blaster is a lot cheaper.
You can get those for like $2 at Ollie's. It's actually really good by the reviews I've seen. I'm sure it's good. I just don't use CO2 blasters. I'm a go.
Lately,
see ya, AMD.
A little bit less accessible. It's not in Walmart anymore. You rarely see them in Walgreens or Dollar General, but you still can find these for cheap. It's not hard to get one for cheap, even down to $3. The Solo, on the other hand, has a big problem. First off, like I said before, it sells out fast. Currently on this video, they are out of stock. They're going to be back in soon, but I don't imagine they'll be there.
I got the Slingfire as my first primary blaster. I can't wait for my Wreck Jury to come tomorrow. Do you happen to have a Hyperfire dart tag? I don't. That's crazy. My oldest blaster is the Vulcan. I got it with everything. 2 belts, batteries, yellow version, darts, and the chain box. Missing just the on and off switch cover. $10 Australian, about $7.50 in USD. That's insane.
Long.
I find Vulcans at the thrift store all the time. They're just usually in terrible shape, so I never buy them. I probably should start stacking up on Vulcans so I have extra parts in case I break one.
Jolt will always be in stock. You can always find a Jolt for pretty cheap. Solo, you're going to have trouble getting this. You have to wait.
Genius.
You have to wait
Genius.
For this thing to release to get one. And also, when it's released, it's going to cost you $15 to $20.
Okay. Honest take here. When it comes to like lower prices like that, it really doesn't matter. It's worth the extra like $5 to $10 to get the nicer one. It always will be. Never settle for worse ones. I have a Dart Tag Hyperfire. It fires worse than the Lock and Load. Well, it's an old blaster from Dart Tag. What do you expect? Found a complete Vulcan for $5. I'll sell it to whoever wants it.
Which is absolutely insane. And that is where the Jolt excels. It's better in price. It's better in accessibility. That's the thing the Jolt has set aside. Now, this video is not a diss of the Jolt. The Jolt is still an excellent, amazing pocket-sized blaster. Not even a diss of the Legacy or the Jolt. I'm just comparing two blasters. The one happens to be slightly better in some ways than this.
They're still cool.
Now, a lot of people may have kind of nostalgia.
Wish one, had one, asked every single birthday. I have an extra one. It's clear. If you want it, I might be willing to give it to you. It doesn't have a chain, though. You'd have to... Or I do have a chain. I could give it to you with the chain, and I could just get another chain. But, well, I'll talk to you about that after the stream. I'm going to finish this, and then the stream's going to be over. But, yeah.
For the Jolt, or they just might prefer the Jolt better, that's totally fine. These are both good blasters. The Jolt will always remain a solid emergency pistol, and it's a lot more accessible, which is a huge factor. And for such a small blaster...
My lock and load broke, and I don't have the receipt, but the Walmart Pay thing gave me an accidental discount. It's a 50 crappy darts and a few attachments that I use on my Strife. My dad bought a Vulcan when I was little, and is above me when I sleep, and has everything, and has batteries. Nice.
It still has good performance, but I can't say it is better than the Solo.
Yeah.
On paper.
It's a W.
Like I said, this is a close one. This is one of the closest versus kind of things I think scenarios I've ever done. I haven't done a lot of versus stuff. The Jolt is such a classic that I want to say because of the legacy that is left behind.
It's okay for blasters to not be the best anymore. Like, this is a real big stretch. Vulcan Man, send me one, please. I want a Terra Scout, but they never released in Australia. I can only get them off Amazon for $650. Damn. But I'll talk to you about the Vulcan later. Probably tomorrow, because I'm tired. As you can tell. But yeah, it's okay if the Jolt isn't the best anymore. Like, the Solo is fantastic. There's nothing wrong with that. If you think the Solo's better, say the Solo's better. I think the Solo's better. I love the Jolt. I've always loved the Jolt. I think the Solo's better. There you go.
And the accessibility, and still even compactness, even though it does have problems with, the dart thing, the Jolt is still kind of better if you consider, if you take in the legacy of it and the impact it's left in the hobby. But on paper, I'm gonna have to say the Solo is better. Is this a draw? No, I'm gonna be honest. I personally like the Solo
mags because it looks cool. Let me see. Let's see if I can figure that out. I don't know what you're talking about. There's no such thing as a Busby Ultimate Rapid Fire. Oh, that thing! That lever action thing. That makes sense. Okay. I'm out. Been watching this channel for a while. Keep going. Take care.
Better than the Jolt. That is my personal opinion here, but I want you to decide, because it's so close, and I get both of these arguments very well. This is like a really hard one to decide, because there's factors in the Jolt that make it so much better than this. I will say I was wrong in calling this the Jolt killer, because the Jolt still has a lot of advantages over this. If this was more accessible, maybe down to a price like $10, yeah, this would be a Jolt killer. But because it's not as accessible, it's not as cheap, the Jolt is not dethroned from this blaster. So I'd like to retract that statement I made in my review of the Solo.
Yeah.
I revisited the Jolt recently, and I can't say this is a Jolt killer. However, I do prefer this over the Jolt, and if I had to choose which one to run, I would run this. So yeah, I hope that was a good video. I hope you liked it. Thank you so much for watching.
It's a pretty good video. And, it probably could have been a little bit, faster, but I think it was a pretty good video. Ultimate Rapid Blast. Good luck. Good luck. It's so much trouble. But yeah, everybody, thank you for watching this episode of Tessera's Neon Nights. I am extremely tired. I'm gonna go lay down. If this was your first episode of Neon Nights, this is just like this. It's a chill stream where we react to content, we play games sometimes, we do stupid stuff, and yeah, the Scout over here is cheap. Nice.